John, as a rancher, we appreciate the partnership you have with the Arizona Game and Fish Department and the wildlife organizations. How do you interact with all of this on conservation on your 16,500 acres?
Well, my grandmother started the soil conservation after World War II with bulldozers coming home and putting in berms to spread the water and irrigate with. My dad took over with bulldozers doing brush control mechanically, mesquite and brush, dragging an implement behind the cat. That's a knife, and on the dozer part of it, it's a grubber. So you'd go in and individually pluck out each mesquite. And then since then, I've gone into the herbicide treatment aerial, whether it's for brush, that's a spike treatment, little pellet.
Sure.
Just kills the brush, doesn't hurt the grass. And then
we can see the effects of it, as we span your property.
And you do 400 acres an hour for about $58 an acre with an airplane.
Yeah.
If you did it with a bulldozer, it'd take you 6 months.
What about water for wildlife, deer, let's say?
Well, I just completed a project running water across the highway up here for the mule deer. It's on a grazing lease, but we've got about 19 miles of pipeline on the ranch that we pump here from the house for not only cattle but wildlife. But what my dad and I figured, if you don't treat 5% of your acres a year, you're losing it to invasive species.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And in our studies, and Game and Fish has been involved a little bit in them, but the environmentalists don't want you to touch anything. No. And when you go back in and you get grass coming back, and your mosaic, there's still some brush, mesquite.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But that mosaic is what the wildlife likes. They don't like when you can't walk through creosote or whitethorn or mesquite.
They
like a little bit of open. They need some protection. And when we're doing all of our projects, we're not killing 100% of the invasive species. We're restoring the grassland, but it's a mosaic that is good for cattle and wildlife.
Well, wildlife, you have mule deer.
Got a little bit of whitetail.
A little bit of whitetail. How about turkey? Have you seen any?
Yeah, we've Game and Fish has had a great success on their Gould's transplant program. We're getting them coming up from the San Pedro River.
Outstanding.
I don't think I have any permanent yet, but I get 2 or 3 times a year I'll see them.
Ever seen a javelin out here?
Yeah, absolutely. I like them. As long as they don't come around.
Yeah, don't taste like chicken.
Right.
Okay, well, folks, this is the kind of landowner relationship that we like to hear about, the San Jose Ranch down here in southern Arizona. John Ladd, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.